Hello, hello. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, shoot. What is going on? I'm not sure what the heck is going on here. Can you guys see me? It's not showing that I have camera, but hey, hey, hey. So I'm guessing you guys can see me. It's saying something that my video is wrong, but we're just gonna go with it. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. If you can see me, please give me a thumbs up. Yes, okay, thank you. Yay. Okay, good. I got scared. I'm like, not again, not again. All right. I'm just gonna pull up here just to make sure that everything is good. Okay. Okay, yay. All right. We'll turn that off. Perfect. I can't see myself, but hey, it works, right? So anyways, guys, what I am going to do for you guys today is show you how to do a quick, easy way to do the buffalo check or check pattern. So I've got our little pumpkin spice latte that we're going to use today. Hello, first time watching me. Thanks, Pamela. So those of you guys that don't know, I'm Rachel with Rachel's Crafty Corner. But I am now a new designer for Lori for Retherapy. So I'm really excited to be teaching for you guys. This is exclusive just to you guys. So yay. So anyways, here's this. And let me flip you guys. Okay, I don't know. All of my settings are so funky. And that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. And hold on, let me make sure that this is not flipped upside down like it's showing on OBS. Man, oh man, am I having issues. I am so sorry, guys. Let me see. Thanks for all the thumbs up. You guys are awesome. Seeing all of that. Okay, so it does look like it's flipped wrong from what I can see. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Okay. Let me see. Did that work? No? I don't know. Now it zoomed out. Well, dang it. Everything looked perfect before I hit go. Alright. Let's do some zooming. There we go. Oh, okay. Now it wants to play nice. Alright, we're going to hit apply and okay, and we're going to pray that it stays good. Maybe. Okay, why is it being a bun? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lag, so hold on. Let me see if it fixes. I'm so sorry, guys. So anyways, like I said, we're going to be doing the buffalo check. I don't know why it's flipping it backwards for you guys. I wanted it the other way. Let me see. And there. And okay, now it likes that. Configure video. Oh my gosh, everything was perfect. Okay. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm sorry guys that it's upside down. So anyways, we're gonna play with this. I don't know why it's being so silly. But anyways, we're going with it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so sorry for the delay. So with that being said, I'm gonna go right into showing you guys how to do the buffalo check, and then we'll add in the cutesy stuff. So all I'm using is, oh, what size is this? I don't know. like inch tape. The green tape works better, but I could not find it. Hey Lillian, how are you? So anyways, what we're gonna do is we'll go with this center line real quick. Okay, that is gonna be our center. We're gonna grab one more of these. And I already have one because I was playing with it last night to make sure I was good. So this one is going to just kind of be our ruler strip. So we're gonna lay that down, maybe. I didn't put it even. There we go. So we're gonna lay that one down. Then we're gonna take this one, put that one on top. And then this one, as you guys can see, is not going to need it. So then we're gonna use this side. Lay that one down. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. Okay, my phone's looking good too. Okay, perfect. And then we'll grab another strip of tape here. And we're gonna place that one down like so. Grab that one. And then if you guys can see, this one we're not going to need one because, well, actually we will. I'm going to just take a little bit of that, and that won't work. Take a little bit of this, and we will put that right here. All right, so we'll take this one off. So these are going to be our first lines that we're going to lay down. Hello, hello. I'm so excited you guys are here. Yay. Okay, so getting my black paint. And then you guys, I know I probably told you a million times, but I do get these trays from the dollar store, and then I just soak them in some soapy water. It comes right off. My kids love to pick out the acrylic in it, so it's a win-win. And I forgot to turn off my fan, so I apologize about that. I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch angle brush. Just going to get it wet real quick. All right. And then, since I taped this down, great. All right, there we go. So, we're going to just follow the curve of where the latte little sleeve is. We're gonna just do that spot real quick here. All right. And then I haven't decided if we're gonna leave the top of this mug white or if we're gonna do it black. So maybe we can decide together. What do you guys think? So this one we're just gonna go straight across like so. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get these lines real good here. And this is kind of gonna look a little bit distressed, so you don't need it super perfect. Just FYI. And then I'm gonna get these edges when we pull the tape off. So believe me, I didn't forget this time. Yay! All right, so we'll get down here. And then there's just a little spot right here that needs it. And then we'll go right around this little sleeve at the bottom. So you guys, I'm just loading the brush and then taking my hand and just curving it with my finger. So you can kind of see how I curve That's how I do that. All right. And then we'll go right here with one more. So make sure if you guys have any questions or anything that you guys would like to see, let me know so I can show you different techniques. So we're just gonna go right here. And we don't have to be super, you know, clean and stuff like that, because we're gonna be a little messy up in this one, which is kind of fun. All right, because you would not think check would be messy. Hello. And I'm gonna throw that in there. So now what we're gonna do is grab the trusty baby wipes. And I just grabbed the generic whatever's around me baby wipes. Hey Cece, congratulations on that Mevo, girlfriend. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take the baby wipes and we're gonna kind of almost take off some of the paint. So we're gonna like just distress it almost. And I'll show you what I'm meaning in just a minute. Guess I need to push a little harder. Hey Mel! It's not telling me who's popping in, so I'm sorry if you're popped in and didn't say anything, or if I missed your comment, but hi! And hey Dawn, how are you, honey? Alright, so we're just taking this baby wipe. I'm going to change to a little bit different spot. Do a little bit of distressing here. All right, so we're going to take that off. I mean, this is also really perfect if you just wanted to do like a good, nice stripes. This would also do that for you. I'm going to throw these away. You can reuse them, but if it was the green tape, I would reuse it. Where it's the black tape, I'm a little bit more, or the blue tape, I'm a little bit more nervous. It just doesn't have as great of a seal, but the Home Depot where I'm at did not have it, and I know I need to start promoting Lowe's, but Lowe's is a little bit further away for the run today. So I'm going to use the heat gun real quick, so sorry guys. Okay, throw that back on its hook. Okay, then we're going to get out their trusty ruler again. Let's see. I was thinking it'd be cute to do the little bit there. So we'll make the line start about here. This one will be a blank spot. So we're going to line that one up again. Yes, green tape is frog tape. Yep. And then line that one up. And then we'll take this middle one off. And then we're just gonna lightly press down there. And then for this one, we'll do the same. Thanks, Cheryl, I appreciate that. Yes, Frog brand. I don't think there's a generic yet for that. Actually, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Just kidding. I got sidetracked in my brain. All right, so we're going to take this one, put that one down. And then just so you guys can see, this one is going to be open, so we'll be okay with that one. So we'll leave that. And like I said, I'm just going to go back with my 1/2 inch angle brush. You could really use a flat brush on this too. I'm just partial to my angle brushes. It was what's in the garage. Yeah, I mean, use it till you can, right? I just noticed, Cheryl, the reason why I like the green better, it doesn't seem to pull on the paint as much. So that's the only really reason why I even care. But I mean, it's really kind of your own preference. I noticed there's just one little spot right here that I was gonna get. That went off of that line. And then we'll get right here. And this is so easy, you guys, to do the check. I worked with also doing the, oh, what is that tape? The washi, whatever, Scotch tape. To get the thinner lines, and that does work as well, you guys. So if you're wanting to do something like that, to get the thinner, smaller lines, that does work as well. And I haven't had too much problem with lift on that as well. Okay, so put the brush away. We're gonna grab our baby wipe. Kind of go in here. So, and I'm not going to worry too much with this little spot down here. I think we'll make more mess. So then we're going to pull this. And pull this one. And this one next. And I don't mind that it's kind of lifting some of the black, if you can see. I kind of think it looks really cute with the distressing. So we're just going to kind of leave it. We might even actually take a little bit of the tape just to kind of give it that same look. So like in the inside, the squares, we do kind of want that one to stay a little bit darker. So I'm not going to play too much with that, but this kind of looks cute, so we're going to go with that. So then it just looks a little more rustic and cute, I think. Because why not? What turned into a mistake is better now, right? So I'll show you guys a little bit up close how that looks. I'm sorry, you guys, that it's flipped wrong with the camera. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Yeah, angle brushes are my favorite. Absolute favorite to use. I have the Folk Art, I have the Plaid brand, I have the Crafter's Choice brand. I'm really not brand particular. I do like, however, the ones that have the grips. After painting for a long time, it does help to have those grips. On your brushes, just FYI. Okay. I'm a little bit of a hot mess here. got a little bit of paint on me, but hey, that just shows that we're working. So I'm gonna hurry and grab these edges. Now, if you guys get ones that are laser cut, they're gonna be black on the edge because it's a burnt. I wouldn't necessarily probably paint those, but I mean, that's up to you if you want to. Mine are cut with a CNC machine, or, you know, I have also hand cut before, and I think it just makes the edge look a little bit better. So that's why I paint my edges, but it's all on to you. If you don't want to paint your edge, that's fine too. I get a little bit of bleed on my edges. Bleed meaning that my paint runs over the edge just sometimes. So I think it just makes it look a little bit cleaner when I do that, but that's all on you. All right, so I'm just getting this last little spot here, or, oh, I have the top part too, don't I? Okay. And then I am going to show you how to do a basic pumpkin, but add a little bit of shading too. I know that a little bit of us are afraid of shading, but I promise you it's not as difficult as what we once thought it was. Okay, so that is done. What do you guys think? Should we do a black lid, or do you think we should do a white lid? What are you thinking? I'll pull my phone over here. Let's do thumbs up for white lid and hearts for black lid. What do you guys think? Hello? I know there's a delay. I got a thumbs up. So keeping it white, white lid. All right, we'll keep it white. Not a problem. And I'll also show you guys a little bit how to clean that up too. White lid. White, okay, perfect. We will keep it white. You guys, also FYI, paint can be really scarce. It's been kind of scarce through COVID. So just FYI, I haven't really had too much of a problem finding black, but I've always been a person to save my paint as much as what I can, but I would definitely emphasize saving your paint. Every little bit does matter sometimes, so it's gonna suck if you get to one point and then you don't have it. Oh, you don't have the emojis on your screen. No problem. You can write it, dude. No problem. Okay. So I am going to do one more color coat of white real quick. And then we'll get into the pumpkin since we chose white. I am just grabbing a half-inch angle brush, and I'm gonna grab one more jar of water over here since this water is like black. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of clean up where we got a little bit extra of paint, but also kind of freshen up this white. I do lay down a white coat of paint. This one I did do 2 coats because I knew that we were gonna have the white background. But I do like to lay down a white coat anyways. The reason why is it seems to brighten up your paint. It doesn't look as dull. This MDF wood can kind of darken it a little bit, and it doesn't give you as vibrant of a color. White, yes, white can be very scarce too. I will tell you guys that if you are looking for big amounts of white, you can use the acrylic home paint in just like flat, and that works really well. I have used that before. And if it's a little too thick, you can always water it down too, so then you get a little bit more, and you just get, you know, the little pints, or, you know, whatever size that you're needing. That can help with white, and it can also help with a shade too. If you have the bottle of paint and you're out of it, but you can't find anything more, you can always go to, you know, the hardware store and pick those up. So I hope you guys aren't hearing my growling belly. Oh my goodness. I missed snack time today, so my belly's rumbling, tumbling. All right. I was helping Miss Brayley, my oldest, with math. Yeah, I said math. I hate math too, so it was scary. All right, let me pull that, throw that in there. Okay. I also buy my black and my white in the bigger bottles for that reason too. Yes, that's a good idea too. And then you can buy the little cups to save your paint in too. I've seen them at the dollar store before, or like even just little tubs that you can get. Like, I think they're at the dollar store, you know, like the little Rubbermaid throwaway ones. You can use those too, and they do work. All right, so I am going to use turquoise for the cozy part. Hey, Rhea. All right, let me grab 3/8 angle brush. Just getting it wet real quick here. And then we're just going to make sure that I don't have any paint on my fingers. To just kind of go up and down. I'm going to kind of go at a weird angle right here, just so I don't hit that pumpkin. But if I did, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be painted brown, that stem, so it's not a big deal. And this till, you guys, this is turquoise from Delta. It is my favorite. It is a one coat and done. Like, it is very rare, if ever, that I have to go in with a second coat with this. It's really nice that way. Hey, Sherry. So what have you guys been doing this wonderful Monday? Anything fun? I made Brian go and get me wood, you guys. I told him, like, I need 12 sheets. He looked at me and just kind of growled, and I was like, he offered to go to Home Depot. And I'm like, yeah, I need 12 sheets of wood. He kind of rolled his eyes at me, so we'll see if that happens. I'll be really excited if it does. He's usually pretty good though. But wood is kind of being a little bit scarce sometimes too. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't at my stores. So I got down to, I think I'm down to like 2 sheets, which is really dumb on my part. I usually stock up when I'm at 5. So just because I've had that problem before. And believe me, it's not fun running around to every Home Depot round. And just so you guys know, Home Depot is the only place that I've been able to find the 1/4 inch MDF, and that's what I use. I really like it because it's actually a little bit bigger than 1/4. So it will take a 1/4 inch nail and, or not nail, staple. And for all of the crafters, it's wonderful because you don't have to put a backing on the back of it when you shoot that staple in. So just a little FYI of why I choose that. And I like it. I feel like it's a really nice board. It's thick. I can pass along the savings because it's not too expensive of wood either. So I'm just going around these edges real quick here and smoothing. And then I got right in between this leaf here. And I'm going to pull this way so that we get a nice edge there. There we go. And smooth that out. So I'll bring it up to you guys in just 1 second. Let me get these edges while I remember. And I'm so excited, you guys. I don't have to remember any more edges. Yay! I hate edges. I always forget. Love that. It's a love-hate relationship with them. We have Ronan Boy down here, my old dog. So I'm sorry. Ooh, hello. We'll decline that. Sorry about that. Oh, Sue, I'm so sorry. No, I think I've always had it at 5. Did I go on too early, you guys? Did I mess up? I could have messed up. Knowing my brain, I could have. I'm so sorry. Did I have it as 5:30, you guys? It probably was me. It's been a Monday. We'll just put it that way. Okay. So I'm going to just grab this turquoise because I obviously got way too much. Okay. Turquoise is done. And I'm going to go with orange now for the pumpkin. I'm sorry, Sue. It was probably my fault. For some reason I had 5, I don't know, I had 5 on my brain. So it could have been my fault. I don't know. I'm a mess, you guys. So this is bittersweet orange. It's one of my favorite oranges for pumpkins. So obviously I use it a lot for the fall. This is a 1/2 inch angle that I'm using. I could stick with a smaller one. We're just doing coverage though, and then we'll get into shading. So all I'm doing is loading the brush. I'm taking these curves, just going around those. This is where the leaf is, so it's going to look a little funny. It probably was me, Linda. I probably did screw it up because I went in at 5, so I messed it up. In my planner, I had it written down as 5 o'clock, so I will fix that. I am so sorry, you guys. That is my bad. Okay. So I'm just making little swooshies with the paintbrush, and then we'll smooth that out. Okay. So I'm going to throw just a little bit of heat on this real quick with the heat gun. I'm sorry, Linda. I will get my stuff together, I promise. Alright, so with this bittersweet orange from Delta, this one is one that you do have to use 2 coats with. For some reason I have a dog hair in this. I'm not sure why, but hey, whatever. So I'm going to just go one more time with the orange. We're just going to make the little swooshies. Go around that leaf. And hit right there. So that will give us the nice coat that we need. And I'm going to throw that over here. And then we're going to do just a little bit of fun with some shading and detailing. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to grab dark goldenrod. This is also another one of my favorite oranges. And I'm going to use just the foam plate here. And yes, I use every side of my freaking foam plate. So yes, this is the upper part of the plate. So we're going to actually wet the brush just a little. All right, so I'm gonna grab the back edge of the brush, if you guys can see that with my hands. So I'm grabbing this back edge right here. Thank you, Sue. I'm going to put the light orange, and then the tip of it is going to be the dark. So we're gonna go on this back here, grab the tip, and then we're gonna kind of just swirl it. As you can see from my other little spot there, we're gonna swirl that back and forth, and it kind of make a nice little ombre to it. And then what we're gonna do is just take it and do the edges, like the creases of the pumpkin, kind of give it that 3D look. I'm gonna grab actually a little more dark there. Grab right here. And it's okay if the paint is not dry at this point, like the undercoat of the paint. The reason being is that it helps blend a little bit more. You can also use painting medium if you have a hard time with it drying too fast for you, to really get like that shading. I've never really had too much of a problem with it. Maybe I just work fast, that's why, I don't know, but I know people have used that before. So now what I'm gonna do, that we've got that dark in, is I'm going, oops, that's white, I don't want white. I've got light ivory, or like a cream would work too. And I'm just gonna put a little dot of the cream down here on the plate. Let me move this plate over. I'm realizing I'm kind of out of frame that you're not seeing. So I'm not even going to clean out the brush. I'm going to just grab a little bit of the cream with that, and I'm going to kind of swirl it, but I'm not going to swirl too much, so you can see there's some white in the brush, or like some cream in the brush with the orange. And what I'm going to do is just kind of go right in the inside here. We're going to go right in here. This is gonna look really messy. Grab just a little bit more. And then we're gonna just kind of come back here and make that work. Right in there. Kind of just giving it some highlighting, just like so. And then we're gonna just take a little bit more of the dark here. And you're just gonna kind of play with those lines that we already created with the dark. Got just a little too much on the brush. Maybe I need it more. We're gonna just kind of blend those in, if that makes sense. And then you guys, I will also have these blanks listed. So if you wanna paint with me, we can do that too. Oh, Sue, yes you could. Never say never, honey, I promise. You can totally do it. I will pull this pumpkin up real quick so you can kind of see what it looks like. I'm gonna just throw this extra in here. This is the dark. And we'll throw this orange in there. Okay. Well, thanks, Johnny. It's a-okay. But I promise, it's fun. So you can see the pumpkin there. Trying to kind of get the glare off with the lights. There we go. And I apologize, you guys. I am not knowing what the heck this camera is doing and why it's flipped the image. I tried flipping it twice at the beginning, and who knows? I gave up. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to think what I want to do first. Let's do the stem real quick. So I have, for the stem, I have territorial beige and spiced brown. I love spiced brown for just a nice dark brown. You're so funny. And you guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going, because this is such a little amount, I'm just going to open the lid, grab my small little angle brush here. This is, my numbers are going off. I think it's a 1/4 angle brush, to be honest. Just FYI on this one, and that's the one that I use for the detailing as well. I don't know if I told you guys that. So we're just going to go in to create this cute little stem. Just getting the edges real good here. Alright, we're going to have to hit this one more time, so I apologize. Let's hit this one more time here. Okay, so this is how I know, you guys, hopefully you can see. Can you see how it's kind of patchy with the paint? That's why we do that second coat. That second coat helps clean that up. Alright, we're gonna let that be. And I'm gonna still stick with the 1/4 angle. And we're going to do the leaf next and the little vine that goes out from it. Oh no, Sue, that sounds awful. Well, Amanda, I can't paint my nails, so we'll switch, okay? So I'm using light foliage green. I probably should have just used the lid. Whoopsie. I normally paint you guys in like a big batch. It's called batch painting, and so I usually will paint 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 at a time. So painting one is a little weird for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I usually tend to grab a little too much paint than what I should be grabbing. All right, so I'm just going to take that, make a nice little loop for our little leaf. All right, so with the leaf, we could leave it like this and it would be a-okay. But you guys know me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna add just a little bit of, it's called medium foliage green, into the mix. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab the tip with the dark and the back of the brush with the lighter. We're gonna swirl that right there, and then we're going to just go around that outer edge again. Sorry guys, that's Miss Molly. The dogs are down here today. Oh my gosh, they're talking too. They're talking to each other. Molly, be nice. All right, so I'm just going to grab the black right now. Oh my gosh, Sue, I am so sorry. That's awful. So I'm going to take this angle and I'm just going to do a nice little swoosh like that. So you guys can see how it kind of gave a little bit more dimension. Super easy on that shading, nothing too hard, I feel like. Oh, foot surgery on Friday, oh no. Yeah, good luck with that. Me and Netflix, man, we've been good friends lately. I've been rewatching Heart of Dixie. If you guys haven't watched it, it's good. And I will be praying for you, Amanda. Good luck. Yes, right? Okay, I'm gonna grab the spice brown, and we're just gonna make little ridges in the stem of the pumpkin. And I did just lick my brush. That's what I tend to do. So I'm just making little lines. We're gonna kind of do my little swiggly that I always love to do. And then I'm just gonna go around the edge here. Okay. And that is it. That's all we're gonna do with the dark brown. And that was with a zero spotter or liner brush. They use those intermittently. So just FYI on that, let me get these greens out of the way. Okay. So, friends, we get to come to the fun part now. Since we did the cup white, I'm going to throw in, of course, my favorite gray ever. And that is Drizzle Gray. Love, 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 love Drizzle Gray. It is my favorite gray. So what we're going to do, oop, wrong one. Where's my liner brush? Right there. So I'm using that same liner slash spotter brush that's a 0. I'm just using the cap. And I'm just going to go, oop, maybe I'm going to move that out of the way so I have some elbow room. I'm just going to kind of make a line for the cup. Do a little swooshy. Oops. My line got a little out of control there. I'll do one more line. And I'm not really even letting my brush fully touch. I think one more little cute swooshy there will be cute. I'm going to add the gray down here. We'll do a little swoosh. I like adding swooshies. Some people like to do dots, other little things. It's just my thing I like to do. I don't even know where I kind of picked it up from, to be honest. It's just kind of my little detailing thing that I do. So that's all I'm going to use with the gray. Oh, whose fault? Oh no, 2 people. Oh goodness. I used to watch that 70s show on Netflix. Ooh, fun. I love that 70s show. Walking Dead, I used to watch that all the time. And then, nope, not anymore. Oh, am I froze? Okay. I'm still seeing comments coming in, but I know I can lag, so let's see. Are we froze? Okay, I'm seeing movement, so we're good. Okay, so we're gonna go in with black for the liner. Oh, good. Thank you, thank you. I get nervous when I'm like, it's frozen, oh no. Okay, so we're going to just take this liner and kind of outline the cozy. This could be done with a paint pen, and the paint pens that I do like, and I do use those for like font and stuff like that, is I use Posca pens. They're my favorite to use. Where are they? So I can show you guys. My like jar is missing. Oh, it's right in front of my freaking face. So I use those, you guys. Posca pens. Those are my favorite. I've seen them at Joann's, so you can pick them up there. And I've seen them, I think the best deal to get them is actually on Amazon. You can get them in a bundle. Trying to think of where else I've seen them. I don't believe I've seen them at Hobby Lobby. I could be incorrect. I haven't been in Hobby Lobby for a little while. I know that sounds weird, but I haven't. And I know Michael's does not carry them. They carry their Craft Smart brand, and I'm not a big fan of that one. Just a little FYI there. It tends to splat out. rice and pasta this month. Mmm, yummy pasta. Sue, I'm so sorry about the bank account. That just sucks. I have to make sure that's dry. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of go around the pumpkin real quick. I'm not gonna go in the outline of the pumpkin. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think. I might change my mind. I don't know. We'll do the stem here. My dogs are like going nuts upstairs now. Besides the old man, he's still down here. And he is grumping as ever. It takes time, Cheryl. I used to do outlines on like just normal paper and just kind of outline and work on that, and it did help a lot for me. I lied, you guys. I know I said I wasn't gonna go in, but I am just a little here. So we're gonna just do a little swishy. I'm just gonna barely hit. There we go. Oh, you guys, I forgot the vine. No wonder why it looked weird. I forgot the vine. Okay, I'll finish this and then we'll head back to the vine. So I'm just gonna hit a little bit of the lines here that I did do in the gray, just where the white kind of went through with it. I'm gonna go right through here. Oh my gosh. I think the kids are playing with the dogs upstairs, so I'm sorry if you're hearing big booms. One of the problems with moving my craft room over to this side of the basement was it's right underneath the kitchen and I can hear everything now. So is officially sold now, Sue? Are we good? When's the closing date? All right. I'm gonna hit there and there. Okay. That is done. But I missed the vine, so we gotta grab that. Cheryl will be soon too. We're gonna have a lot of movers soon. I wish they would tell me when I'm moving, but it's okay. At least I have a somewhat of an idea, so I'm okay with that. I'm actually, because I have it right here, we're just gonna use this. So with the vine, I'm going to kind of just get both of the colors on there. And we're just going to make a cute little swoop. Alright. Hubby is asking what I want for dinner. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Let's see, we got back 2 and 6. Way to go, Cheryl. Thank you. Okay, so vine is done. Let's add in just a little bit of white into the pumpkin and the cozy. Oh my goodness, this chair. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it. And then I forget. And then I sit on it, and then I'm like, I'll fix it later. Alright, so cozy, I'm just gonna go back and forth with the white here. Just making little swooshies, little waves. My brush wants to play nice. We'll hit just a little bit of white on the side too, where I got the black. And there. I think I'm gonna just grab a little bit of highlight here on this pumpkin. Nothing too much. All right. I'm calling it, guys. Oh, I didn't even think about glitter. Do we want to add some bling? Should we add bling, ladies? What do you think? Should we add bling or should it go as is? So there is the pumpkin. You can see the highlight with it. There. Our little cozy with all the detail lines and the swishies and fun. What do you think? We have to. We had to turn on the heat. It was super cold here. Yes, bling. Where should we bling? That's where I'm thinking. Yes, bling, please. Okay. Where should we add bling, guys? What do you think? Trying to think. Thanks, Cheryl. Need some bling. Okay. Should we put the top cozy iridescent bling? Trying to think, because the glitter is going to take out from the highlighting of the pumpkin. We could do the vine and the leaf. The pumpkin. All right, we'll go with pumpkin. Ooh, bling on the black stripes. That would be cute. I'm thinking I kind of like the bling on the black stripes. What do you guys think? That's kind of cool. I haven't done that before. I'm thinking I kind of like that. We can kind of just do it like rustic-y. All right, I think the bling on the black stripes sounds kind of cool. Because I haven't done that before. All right, so what we're gonna do is I just have some, I think this is maybe tracing paper, I don't know, parchment paper, whatever, got paper. Need my Mod Podge. So here's Mod Podge, and then I just get the cheap brushes from the dollar store or Wally World, wherever I can find them. We grab them. There's nothing too special to these brushes, I promise. Since we are using, we'll probably be using a little bit more Mod Podge, I'm going to throw that in the tray. And whoa. So we're going to just kind of go for it. Okay. We'll do this top half. And yes, my paintbrush is in my mouth. I do that a lot. Okay. All right, you see that? Woo-hoo. I kind of like it just like a little bit. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna throw that glitter back in. Yeah, I don't know what paper I have. All right, we're gonna go again down here. Let's grab a little more. So I'm thinking I might show you guys a cool technique next week of how to do wood grain. How to paint wood grain when there isn't wood grain to be painted. So like on MDF and that. All right, look at that. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I freaking love that. Way to go. Louisa, you are awesome. Good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this glitter back in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, my dogs. I'm so sorry if you're hearing them like craziness. Lord only knows what's going on upstairs. I'm a little afraid. Let me flip you guys. There's my camera. There we go. So here it is, all blinged out. Woo woo! I love the buffalo check with the bling. Wow, I love it. So, y'all, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have any fun ideas that you'd like me to show you. I mean, I'm sure I'll get to things. I know the mannequin was talked about. I'm a little scared, but we will see. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, so I think we'll do some door hangers and stuff like that too. So obviously it will be a little bit bigger than these two. So we'll just have fun, right? That's what we're here for. It's amazing. Oh, sweet Sue. You're so sweet. All right, guys. Well, I will chat with y'all later. See you guys.